Hello everyone, this is Sztygrys. I will review the game from IGLO from Group D. The black player was wurf3 and the white was senbo. Let's see what happened in the game. Here we ignored the Kakari to the Hoshi because the Kakari to the Komoku is considered more valuable and more interesting. It is alright. And the normal Joseki in the lower right happened. And now black played d2. And d2 is not the most common way to continue. We really want to play on the other side, like this or like this. And we really want to go to the Sansan soon. So, for example, if white will play here, we can just take the Sansan. Sometimes we can just go to the Sansan immediately. It is also okay. We want to steal the corner if we are black here, usually. And this is very peaceful, maybe a bit submissive. It is easy for white to just live in the corner like this and get the normal Joseki. This is a Joseki that could happen in the a different order, like this, this, and this. Maybe it is even a bit better for white because the white stone at c7 usually would be at c6 and it would be a bit too close. Now it is fine for white. And white ignored black stone, so he should get a better result from it. And how to play, like my favorite way to play in this situation is this, and we can either play something like that when we take most of the corner and some of the side, like this, or there are many difficult sequences like here and here. Very fun way to play. Here there is some ladder that should work, but I will not go into that. You can research it yourself. Very fun way, very fun Josekis you can find here. I like them a lot. Of course there are different ways, but there are too many of them to talk about it now. Anyway, white is okay, black is okay. Black plays the q3 move. This is a big move. White answered, and we play away. Usually this is followed by this move, but here I think it would be too small. White can just tanuki and be happy. For now we play here. This is alright. And black played the hasami, the pincer, and I don't really like it that much, because here we mainly want to focus on the upper side to create something, and there is a possibility to play like this, which would be fine, something like that. This is the common Joseki and it would be alright. But in the game black decided to create on the right side. And it is not really that easy, and the main problem is also that we hurt our upper side. Like we played this sequence, this shape, that says that we want to create something on the upper side. This is like, we want to develop the upper side, and now we just abandon it for some reason. I don't understand why. So it would be better to either play like this. This is the way, or don't play the pincer at all. We can just play calmly. We can play this Joseki that usually is not that great, but we want to create on the upper side, so it's alright. And there is also one more possibility that I really like in situations like this, is this one. This is the move that is not so easy to answer, and it is considered a bit bad, but in this situation, I think we can do it. We can play it. It is a bit greedy to try to take the territory in the corner for the big scale, but For example, white will play here, and we can just add a move here or higher and be greedy. There is the possibility. Anyway, this Joseki followed, and it is not a good direction. The two stones on the upper side are wasted. Here black plays here. This is a good continuation if we want to create something on the right side. And white goes in. Here I would try to maybe play something, some scare, some contact like this, and try to get something, or just play the shoulder hit. This is the common situation if our opponent has the side that he wants, some more side that he wants to develop, and one side is a bit higher than the other. It is usually good to take the shoulder hit. If black just plays like this, we are happy, we reduced a lot, and we are safe. So it is alright. This would be certainly also good. We can create some light shape, there is no problem. And black can try to fight, but the fight is hard because there are some agi with the shape in the upper right corner, so this would be alright. Anyway, for now white tries to make some living shape, which is not so easy, but it is also not so hard. And white also needs to live on the lower side, and we could accomplish that with this move. This will allow us to almost leave and to create some cuts here. In the game it was very similar, but now there is no cut and black is alive, and in this situation it is not so easy. There is a cut, so it is much better. Of course black could have played some exchanges, but those exchanges just allow white to leave, so it is alright. Like this we are happy because we are alive and we get center. Those are very important things. In this situation we are not really alive, we go into the center, and it is good to go into the center, not to try to live locally, because probably we can live locally, more or less, but going into the center is usually more important if we can go into the center. In the game black reduced the left side. This is the normal way, the shoulder hit, although here the fight is still very important, so we should come back to it as soon as possible. Black gets some influence and reduce whites. It is alright. Here there was a chance for black to steal some points in the corner. This would be a normal sequence. It is very big to take the corner, so for example like this, like this, like this, we can just take the corner and be happy. This is a lot of points. Black did not choose this variation, but the variation from the game is also alright for him, because there is alive, the group is alive, we have some points, and we have center. But we need to add some moves to this group, so the D8 move is alright. I am not sure why we wanted to go into the center like this. The most important thing is that our group should be alive, so we want our group to be alive, and even adding the move like this is alright. We are alive, we don't have to worry that much. Here there are some edges I don't like. Yes, and white naturally go into this center and cuts off our group. This is not really a good way to play. Like, we forced white to cut us. This is usually not very good. This is not very good. And now black plays here to make his group safe, but this move does not take a lot of territory, so we don't want to play it really. Like, we don't care about this, because still there is a way for white to come in, and it is very narrow There is not much possibility to take territory there. So if we are forced to play a move like this, we are not happy. We are not happy. And white even come in, and black got to jump. It is all right. Black is safe. This is important. Black is safe. And even if we ignore the move g9, which I don't think is really forcing, so probably it was good to ignore it. The move at k6, I don't think it is that important to play there. I know there are edges like this and this, or white could have just played here and see what happens. And if black connects, we just play like this. Yes, yes. But after the move from the game, still this is the big agi. We can play like this, and if white wants, white can rescue the stone. So it's not like we created territory. If we wanted to play safely, maybe we could have played like this. Or even better, we could have played here to attack. This is, I think, the best way. I think this is the best way. In the game, white responded here. Again, it is more important to go into the center now than to leave locally, but I guess white wanted to just leave. And now we need to take care of this group. In the game, white got out, and I am not sure about this, because the group in this group is now important. If we leave on the lower side, and I think we leave, then the group should be important, and it would be better to just add a move to it, like this, or maybe start with this. In the game, white played here, and black cut. And this cut also put pressure on the group. And generally, if we have two groups like this that are close but not connected, we don't want opponent to force opponent to just cut us very directly. We don't want to give the opportunity to cut us that easily. We should have played some moves that are not really that are not looking like they want to connect. If we play the move and the next move will connect us, then our opponent can just cut us very directly, and our shape is not that great. Like this. Now we have to take care of the group, and it was very hard. In the end, black managed to cut with a very nice sequence. Even we can rescue this stone. If black would have to just add a move and we lose the stone, then maybe we get something and we can attack the group here or something and get some compensation. But in the game, black even extended very bravely, and it just works. We can see that in this sequence, black has a very nice tesuji here, here, and here. Very nice. It just works. We capture the cutting stones, and it is almost game over. White tries to attack the group on the left. It is very smart, because this is the only way to come back to the game after we lost these stones. So we need to attack and take it, and maybe we will win. And white even manages to cut off and get into the center, and now black captures the stones. I will talk about it for a moment, because it would be not natural to try to capture the stones. If we capture the stones here, then the game is really over. But if we count that we have enough, and after this capture, and after white captures these stones, we have enough, then it is better to play this, because k8 is very safe. Like, if we have more territory, there is no place for white to catch up, and it would be very smart to play it. So I hope black counted the points and it was calculated, because if it was, then it was a good decision. And I think black has enough. Maybe Also, black counted that we can kill the white group. I'm not sure about the status. It is a bit complicated. But let's say we play here. Is that a killing move? Well, looks like a killing move. Yes, so we can kill. That's how this was possible to play. Capture. But if we don't capture, can we just kill? Maybe we can kill. But black wanted to be safe, so he captured. And white answered, leaving. There is a living, but it is not easy after this move. I'm not sure what happens. Here. Is it alive? I don't think so. So still we can kill. Very interesting. Maybe white should have played something differently like this. Maybe. Or does it not work? Maybe not work. So maybe some other move like this. Not easy to live. Anyway, white played here. I think there is still possibility to kill. And black just played away. And it's alright. Black just killed the white group and ended the game. It was very hard for white already, but there were some chances. And I think white tried to catch them. Maybe after the capture of 3 stones, we should realize that we have no way of winning if we just come back. Maybe we should have just hoped that black will not play there and just go out. I'm not sure. It is already very hard for white, but maybe the only chance to win. And if we lose, it is okay to do some crazy things, because if we don't do the crazy things, we lose anyway. So maybe we should have tried some crazy things. Anyway, nice cutting technique here. This move was not really connected as the white thought. Like after this, we need to come back somehow, and the game would continue. Yes. And more importantly, here I think I would just add some moves to the group now to make it stronger. Maybe it depends if we can leave on the lower side. After this, we need to come back, but maybe we should just accept it. Now we have only one group to worry about. Complicated situation. Anyway, time for some recap. Quick recap. Here, if our opponent ignores us, if we want to play here, it's better to play like this, and in some situation like this, we need to take the corner or something more important than in the game. In the game, we just divided the size, and it is good for white. Too easy for white, I would say. Here we play this move. If we want to create on the upper side, then we can always play like this, but we can also play like this, like black should have played, probably. And there is also the possibility, if you never saw this move, I encourage you to try it. It is fun and not really easy to answer. Here the shoulder hit or the attach is the normal way to play. If we are going into the moya of our opponent, it is very normal to play the shoulder hit or to play some attachment and try to get something. This was maybe too easy for black to harass this group. Now we just add the move, and it will be hard to make a living shape for white. Here there was some forgotten move to play. Very common move in this shape. Very common. There you can take the corner, but it is just some sequence that you could have played. And maybe the last thing, if we have two groups that are kind of weak, it is better not to try to make them closer together, because then our opponent will cut it in a very direct way. Just play to support the one group or the other, but from the distance. Like, we don't want to try to connect them if our opponent can cut them anyway. This is not a very good shape then. In the game, it happened, we were cut, and there was this nice sequence from black that just works very good. Yeah, and this is the suji. This is all about this game. A complicated game, not easy to tell something about it, but good. You should play it. You should play complicated games. It is always fun. Thank you all for listening, and good luck in the next rounds.